What's going on, y'all? About to send this link out, then we're going to go ahead and get started. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, bam, sent the link out. We'll wait for y'all to jump on in. Been a great week so far, though. Meeting members, we currently took 2 trades. Well, we're in 2 trades. We took one last night. We have another position that we're in that we entered yesterday. I'm going to be looking for some more setups. Excuse me. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on, the elf? I was just joining the stream. Meeting members, we're in 2 trades currently. We're in the EN buy and we're in the GA buy. We went over these actual trade ideas in yesterday's live. For those that watched yesterday's live, lunch session did just start. We do have some news events popping off in a little bit. We don't really trade any Swiss franc pairs lately. Haven't really done it since maybe January or February this year. But we might pop up and see how that's doing because we do have some at 3:30 today. Oh wait, I'm tripping. I'm looking at the wrong day. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the right day. It just didn't refresh on my end. Yeah, so at 3:30 we got some Swiss franc news. Then at 7 a.m. we got GBP news popping off today. And then at 8:30, an hour and a half later, we got unemployment claims. Then at 10 a.m. we got Fed Chair Powell speaking. And then Friday we got a bunch of PMIs popping off. So meeting members are starting the day early. But we're going to go ahead and look at these other pairs. Those just joined the stream, go ahead and hit that first thing in the description. Join a free Signal Room, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Last week we went 14-0, took 0 losses, caught 107,000 pips. It's going to rain news today. Yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see because gold is still tanking, so it's going to be interesting. It could just end up just plummeting down. That would be nice because we was in this huge ranging last month. We finally broke out of it just a little bit, literally just this week actually. So we are still bearish. So we are going to be looking for sells. And it's already on its way down. Yesterday it did hit this level at 1920, but then it rejected it. As you can clearly see, you see it literally taps my level here, then rejected back up. So we're going to see if price can break and hold past that level today. If it can break and hold past 1920, then we could possibly see price hit 1905. But nonetheless, we're still going to be looking for sells on gold. Wouldn't really consider buys unless price breaks and holds above 1952. But even there, if price hits 1952, I'm still going to be looking for sells. So yeah, anything below 1964, especially 1980, I'm still going to look for sells. Now, as far as the indices go, let's go ahead and pull that up. We caught a nice buy move on SPX, got wicked out in profit. Looking at NAS, the way price is looking, we could see a reversal happen. We won't know that for sure until after the news event today. But just looking at how price ended yesterday and how price is moving today, we could see a possible reversal and or downtrend begin. But like I said, we won't know that for sure or for certain until the news today. We do have a super strong support level at 14,600, 14,595 price range. So price could touch that level and then push back up and continue the bullish momentum. So we're just going to be watching those pairs and seeing what happens. Because like I always talk about, you don't have to trade every pair every day. The whole idea of trading is to look for the cleanest looking setups, the highest probability setups, focusing on those and then entering and executing. So we might just leave those alone for the day. Me and the members, we're currently in 2 trades. We're in this EN buy, and then we're in the GA buy. We're right back at this strong resistance level. We're going to see if price can break past 77. What is that price range? Like 77.60, 77.65. If we can break and hold above that, whoops. If we can break and hold above that level, then we can see the uptrend continue, and then we could possibly see price at 78.30 and continue to push forward. Now, the news events are going to be affecting a lot of these pairs, especially the ones we trade. So definitely keep in mind and eye on those times, especially going into New York. But we do have some popping off in about 5 minutes for the Swiss franc pairs. Actually, no, 15, excuse me. We're about to see if there's any other setups we can possibly jump in on. EJ is a little too far. I'm watching GJ. EJ is looking a lot cleaner than GJ. I still want to look for buys on GJ. I'm going to still look for buys, but the way it's looking, same thing. It looks like it might start to retrace, but we do have the strong support level at 180 that the past 2 days price has respected. So depending on how it reacts when it hits that level, if it does hit that level, then I might change my mind and look for sales. But as of now, price is still respecting this level as a support. So depending on how the news goes today, this could just be a higher high get made, or we could see price drop. And depending on if it breaks past this level or not, we'll go from there. But as of now, we're still going to be looking for buys. So we're just going to be watching GJ here. It's ranging right now on my support level. So we're just going to let it do its thing for right now. All right. So I just got whipped out of GA. So I'm going to be looking for another entry on GA. Me and the members took this huge buy yesterday. Last night. I'm going to post it on my Instagram story shortly. So make sure to go ahead and hit that follow button. You should see it on the bottom of your screen. Instagram's Playmaker_way. TikTok is Playmaker Way. Make sure to hit the follow for both of those. Yeah, so we got price retracing. So we're going to see how price reacts right here. Yeah, we're kind of getting choppy and rangy right now. So the news is coming at perfect timing, which is not a surprise because the way price is looking, there's a lot of ranging and possibilities. Because a lot of times you're going to notice the news will come on where price really needs it. And right now, price is looking funky on a lot of these pairs. So the news is going to help price push forward up or it's going to push back down. Either way, that's going to help kind of clean the charts up and help us find some clean looking setups. But we might look for a buy here depending on how it reacts off this retest. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, y'all. We're going to pull it up in just a second. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. All right, so yeah, we're just waiting for these pairs to retrace. So we're just going to keep GN on the screen because that's the only one looking like a clean, decent setup right now. GJ also, but I got that on my other screen. So if y'all hit that first link in the description, this is what y'all going to see. Well, first you're going to see this, but if you scroll up, you're going to see how we did yesterday. Yesterday, we went 3-0. We took a huge EJ by me and the members. All TPs got hit. We caught 156 pips. It might still be in my Instagram story. It might be expiring in the next hour or so. So make sure to hit that follow button and check it out. Then we took a SPX by TP3 got hit, caught 700 pips. We entered this on yesterday's live, in fact. No TPs got hit during the live, but we did enter this on the live. Then we took an EN buy. Me and the members, TP5 got hit, caught 40 pips. I think the final TP got hit last night, but we caught a total of 896 pips yesterday. 196 of those pips strictly with the members in the advanced play signal room. Ended today 3061 for the week. We're now 71 for the week. You click right here, you're going to see the SPX entry, SL, TPs, And then we scroll up, you're going to see how we did on, what is it, Tuesday, I believe. Tuesday, we only took 2 trades. We caught a total of 220 pips, took an EN buy, caught 153 pips, and then we took a GN buy, caught 67 pips. But every post, you're going to see my personal entry, SL, TPs, how many people viewed or entered the trade, reactions, screenshots me in other positions, and things like that. But yeah, on the SPX trade, I guess people didn't know how to open their charts because, if we just go on SPX, and we go to this buy position, we can clearly see that 4,400 got hit, which would have been what you call TP3. So TP3 got hit. And like the disclaimer says, and if you watch any of my lives, I always say to read the disclaimer before posting any trade, and I always post it before the first trade of the day. And it clearly says here, every trade is not guaranteed to go all the way to the final TP or in our favor. Once this blue is on you. So if you decided to not secure profits, that's not my fault, because at the end of the day, you're the one entering the trade. It's your account. And again, not every trade is guaranteed to go all the way in your favor. That's why it's important to look on the chart, understand what's going on, and secure your profits. But continuing on, let me see here. What's the next day? So we went break even on Monday. So we caught a nice GA move in the free channel. Then we scroll up. Then you see here, this is how we did last week. We went 14-0, took 0 losses. Monday, we caught 19,400 pips. Tuesday, we caught 33,797 pips. Wednesday, we caught 11,236 pips. Thursday, we caught 42,700 pips. And then Friday, we caught 435 pips. End of the week with a total of 107,570 pips. 99,000 of those pips were strictly with the members in the advanced play signal room. So if you click right here, it's going to take you to the very beginning, where Monday, if we scroll up, you'll see we started it off with a huge GN sell. Each trade I post, you're going to see my personal entry, SL, all that good stuff. But we're going to get back to that because the new 15 just started. So let's go through these pairs really quick to make sure we're not missing anything, because we was looking at GN. GJ looks like it's trying to push up. So we're going to be watching GJ for possible buys. And let's look at GN. And we might look for possible buys on GN depending on how price reacts here. So those are going to be the 2 pairs we're watching for right now. I got some other pairs I'm looking at on my other screens. But those are going to be the main pairs we're going to be looking at. That's going to be the game plan for the day. Now, let me catch up to these comments really quick before we continue. Those just joined the stream, we haven't entered anything yet on this live. That is, me and the members. Well, I got wicked out on one of my trades. I'm still in EN. It's about to hit my SL soon, though, so I might get wicked out and profit soon. But we took huge buys. I haven't posted the screenshots of my story. I'm going to post them after the live, or depending on how this live goes, I might post them in the middle of the live. But they're not on my story yet. You might see some of the early positions, but not the final move. So that's going to be my story later. But go ahead and hit that first link in the description. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Last month, we went 46-5, catching a total of 45,000 pips, giving us a 92% win rate for the month. Thoughts on US30? I got you. We're going to look at US30. Oops, let's go on this one. Yeah, so US30 is kind of in the same. My thoughts are the same, just like with NAS. We was a little bullish here, but as you can see, price is dropping and is right back underneath this strong support resistance level. So depending on if it treats as low as resistance, it continues to push down, which we see right here is doing a retest. We could see possible sells or price drop to around 33,600 price range. But we do have a couple news events for the USD pairs today, so definitely keep that in mind if you do consider entering trades before these news events pop off. We have the first news event for the USD at 4 a.m. is an orange folder news event. But still definitely keep an eye on that. And then later on, going into New York, we got 8:30 unemployment claims. And then at 10 a.m., we got Fed Chair Powell speaking and existing home sales. So there's going to be a lot of volatility today and tomorrow. So depending on how today goes and tomorrow, we could see a reversal on the indices. That goes for NAS and SPX as well, because they're all in similar positions. As of now, unless I might look at it because it just broke that level, so we could look for some short-term sales possibly. So I might look at it for that. And yeah, same thing with NAV. Like I was saying, it's doing the same thing. So we could see possible sells and or reversals with the indices. But after this, let's go back to the SPX. We see the same thing. So depending on how the news reacts and how price moves going into tomorrow as well, will determine that. Like I said, with gold, we're still going to look for sales. That thing is dropping though, so we're going to leave that alone. It's not at a good entry. So let's go back to GJ and see what's going on there. Yeah, so it's still just chilling there. And again, we're on the 15-minute time frame. So each one of these candlesticks is 15 minutes. And every 4 candlesticks is an hour. So we can see literally all Tokyo session, it's just been ranging and staying at the same price level. So we see this happen a lot when news events are supposed to be popping off or the days of high impact news. So not too shocking or surprising, but I just wanted to point that out. Yeah, so we got wicked out of this. It's going all the way back down to the original entry. So I'm no longer in this trade. I got wicked out like around right here. But we're going to see how it reacts back at this level. And we could possibly look for another entry and catch the same move again. Because that does happen sometimes. If we just look to the left, we can see literally that. Price do that multiple times off this level. So since we saw price do this multiple times here, it's not too much of a shocker that we entered a buy here and price did what it did 10 other times. You look to the left, it's going to explain what's happening in the present and what could potentially happen in the future. But let's pull up GN really quick. So GN broke underneath that level. So we're just going to move this over. We're still going to keep this here because again, all we got to do is delete it if we decide not to go for it. Yeah, so we're just chilling right now. We're just chilling right now. No problem, Garth. I got you. Yeah, so we're just chilling right now. We're not really missing out on too much. Me and the members have entered a couple trades during Tokyo session. GJ we're watching, GN we're watching, but as we just saw, they're kind of just ranging. We're also paying attention to US30. But that's about it. We do have Swiss franc news popping off in about 8 minutes. We might just look at that because nothing else is going on. All right, cool. So we caught up there. Those just joined the stream, go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join a free signal room, free Telegram. Yeah, so I'm still in this EM trade. As you can see, it's still attempting to push back up. So if we can break past this level, I might scale in and add another position and see if we can make the higher high. Because again, this is similar. Again, like we just went over, you look to the left, it's going to explain what's happening in the present and what could potentially happen in the future. Again, it's not too much of a shocker or surprise that price did the exact same move here when it retested, hit this level. And it's not too much of a surprise that price hit this level and rejected, and price did the same exact thing here. Just like it's not too much of a surprise here that price hit this level and rejected, and then price hit this level and then rejected, and then price hit this level and then rejected, or here, price hit this level respected, respected, respected. Not too much of a shocker, right? Price is always going to give you hints. You just got to know what you're looking for and understand what you're looking at. Yeah, but I'm looking at US30 and the way it's moving, looks like it's trying to drop to the downside. So it's kind of tempting for a sell. Not gonna lie. It's right underneath the strong support resistance level. We're gonna wait for the next 15 to see what that looks like. But we do have FOMC news at 4. There's a lot of news events. Definitely, it's going to be an interesting Thursday and Friday. All right, so I'm actually going to post these on my story right now since there's nothing going on. So I'm about to update my story right now. Let me put back. All right, G rejected that level. So we're just going to keep it on this one for right now. Actually, let's look at GJ really quick before we do that. Yeah, GJ is still ranging, but we're going to keep it right here. So I'm about to update my. We're about to move it over. I'm about to update my story right now, so you can see those final positions. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, y'all. You should see on the bottom of y'all screen at playmaker_way. Then make sure to follow me on TikTok at playmakerway. I post daily on both pages. Some stuff I can't post on Instagram, so I post on TikTok, and vice versa. Stuff I can't post on TikTok, so I post on Instagram. All right, so I'm just posting those on my story right now. So you go ahead and hit my Instagram and that follow button. You're gonna be able to see this. So stuff like this, like screenshots of positions, that's what you're gonna see on my Instagram. I cannot post that stuff on on TikTok because TikTok thinks anything forex related is a scam. Thanks to 2020. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, bam. It's on my story now. Awesome. Yeah, so we're just waiting to see what GJ decides to do. Just watching it. We're not really missing too much. New 15 is going to start in about 3.5 minutes. Watching US30 still. Might switch to some Swiss franc pairs just to see what happens. Because nothing else is really popping off, so why not? What's going on, Ryan? I see you in here. Those just joined the stream, we have not entered this yet. This is just a trade idea. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal room, free Telegram. You should see on your screen how we did last week and last month. Last week, we went undefeated, took 0 losses last week, 14 wins, 0 losses, catching a total of over 107,000 pips, surpassing how we did last month. Well, not in wins and losses. We still went 46-5, only 5 losses last month, but we only caught 45,000 pips. I say only, but that's still a great amount. But I was saying only compared to 107,000 in 1 week. So we're going to be switching back to the other pairs in a second. Just typing up some trade ideas really quick. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, because we don't just live trade. If you hit that profile and explore the other videos on the channel, you'll soon see that we have a variety of content. We have plenty of trade breakdowns, trading plan videos, trading tip videos, trading psychology videos, how to count pips, support resistance, price action, all types of stuff. I might link some in the chat shortly as well. Give me 1 second. Well, since there's a lot of news events popping off today, I think this video will be the perfect one to link. This one is literally titled How to Trade News. And with this one, I break down step by step how we literally go about news days. You'll see me do this on the lives. Members, you'll always see me do this or see it go down during, the exclusive New York session lives with y'all. But let me go ahead and find that video. How to trade news. And there's 2 parts. So I'm gonna link both parts. So this first video is me breaking down basically how I go about trading news days. And then the second part is me breaking down 2 huge trades that I called live with the dates and all that, based off me doing exactly what I said to do or how to go about trading days. Trading news. Let's do something really quick. All right, new 15 just started. So, just out of curiosity, let's just go to CJ and see if, oh, look at that. The news just started. That's crazy. I wonder if that's affecting the other JPY pairs. Let's look. That'd be interesting if it is. Because that thing just took a nosedive. Oh, GJ's moving as well to the downside. Interesting. BJ is too. Interesting. Now look at that wick though. I don't even have no levels. Yeah, that's how you can tell I haven't traded this in a while. There's no levels on this pair. All right, but let me go ahead and link those videos in the chat for y'all. We're just going to see how this news candle goes. Bam, how to trade news. And then it's going to be the second part. Bam. All right, cool. Yeah, so like I mentioned before, there's a lot of news events popping off today. So I wouldn't be too shocked or surprised if prices just kind of choppy like this. We're still going to be on this live, though. We're not going to hop off yet. I'm watching these pairs to see what they're up to. Yeah, so US30 is looking like sells, but NAS and SPX, not yet. But US30 is kind of looking like sell. Everything else, not yet. Which is very interesting. I'm looking at some pairs on my other screen. GJ is still trying to figure his life together. Or figure his life out, I should say. GN is retesting the daily level. So let's pull up GN because we're not going to trade CJ. So let's pull up a pair we're actually going to consider trading, which would be GN. So we're going to see if we can break back above that level. So GN is doing that. Let's see if EN is doing the exact same thing. He's trying to. We're going to keep an eye on GN. If GN can break back above this level, depending on what the next 15 does, we could still look for a buy. So we're still chilling. We just got like 1 week left until the new quarter starts. Yeah, so next week is the last week of the month and the last week of the quarter. And in July, a new quarter starts. So let's just do a review of how we've done so far this quarter. So obviously we just went over how we did last week. We went 14-0. So if we look at The week before that, the second week of June, we went 12-1, 92% win rate, catching total 7,452 pips. Let's move this over so we don't so we can multitask and pay attention while looking at this. All right, perfect. So 3,621 of those pips were strictly with the members in advanced play signal room. Monday, we caught 91 pips. Tuesday, we caught 33 pips. Wednesday, we caught 3,759 pips. Thursday, we caught 35 pips. And Friday, we caught 3,534 pips. And those that remember this trading week, Monday, Thursday, and Tuesday were extremely slow. And then Wednesday and Friday was full of volume. It was definitely one of those weird weeks, but we still ended the week very successful and up, which is the ultimate goal. Now, this is how we did last month. Last month, we caught 45,925 pips. 36,660 of those pips were strictly caught in the advanced play signal room, ending the month 46-5 with a 90% win rate. All right. Also, make sure to use code 1 year for all packages. That includes the course, that includes the one-on-one sessions and the advanced play signal room. Why code 1 year? We'll go over that in just a second. All right, and this is how we did the first week of June. So we went 9-1, catching 3,730 pips. Now, as far as how we did last quarter, we can scroll and try to find that. I might have scrolled a little too far. Let me see. Student results, testimonials. Boom, boom, boom. 31st. My bad, y'all. Give me one moment. So a lot easier to scroll on the phone than it is on the computer. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I ain't scroll past it either, but I ain't gonna, take 5 minutes to try to find it. If I scrolled past it, I scrolled past it. We're just gonna keep it pushing. Oh wow, scrolled past it. Okay. So this is how we did the week before. I had like the stuff pinned, so I was trying to find it, but I think I scrolled past it. But nonetheless, you can still see how we did last month here. So why is it code 1 year? If you click the pin message in the advanced play signal room, we're going to go over that actually in just a second because some stuff's starting to move. So we're going to hold that thought. All right, cool. All right, bam. So we're still going to keep it on GN for right now. Again, this is just a trade idea for just in case. Well, not just in case. This is what we're looking for, but we're waiting on the confirmations. So if the confirmations don't get met, we're simply just going to wait and see how price reacts to the next price level and go from there. So really quick before we continue, if you just go to the 18th of May, you'll be able to see this yourself. But if you click the pin message in the channel, then you'll take us to exactly almost a year ago. And if you scroll up, you can see that last month was the 1 year anniversary for when the playbook got started and created. So if you click that pin message, you'll be able to scroll and see us for an entire year, average high 80 to high 90% win rates weekly, monthly, and quarterly for over a year. You can see student testimonials, student results, screenshots at the end of every day, at the end of every week, and at the end of every month, and at the end of every quarter. I do a recap at the end of every day and every week, I do the recap of how the day went, how many pips was caught each day, trades taken, what TP got hit, all that good stuff. So make sure to check that out. Yeah, so GJ is rejecting GN is rejecting that level. So we're just going to go back to that. We got about 30 seconds till the next 5 minutes starts. GJ is rejecting that level as well. We just got a lot of ranging going on. Nothing too crazy has happened, but that was kind of to be expected and anticipated because of what we got coming today and tomorrow. Yeah, so we're just chilling right now. New 5 minute just started. Got another 5 minutes till the next 15 starts. How long have I been trading for? Good question. So, how long have I been trading? I gotta update it on my link fly because it's not up to date. But total 2019, 2020. Like about 4, almost 5 years. That's like I started trading. I used to do stocks and stuff, but like trading, like forex wise, like stuff like this. Because back then I used to just do like stocks, like investing. Like I used to get on projects early, kind of like what I used to do with crypto. I used to get on projects early and invest early, and then wait a month or two, and then when they opened up or when stuff started booming, I'd make money. So that's what I used to do. Like back in the day, like right before New York, those that are in America, right before New York became a legal state and recreationalized marijuana, I invested and bought a bunch of shares in like the 1 or 2 companies that was going to be running things out there, and the shares were like $1 or $2, and then like the first month that it opened up, those things went up to like $10 a share, and then like 3 months later, those $2 a shares got turned into like $70 a share. It was crazy. So when I started seeing that, that's when I started looking into more stuff. But forex wise, it wasn't until like 2019, 2020 that I was doing forex. Like 2019, I was doing strictly like HFX, which is that high frequency forex, like that stupid pocket option stuff. I don't even suggest doing that. Yeah, you can kind of make money with that, but that stuff that's the real gambling, because the way that stuff works, we're not even going to talk about it. This is way better than that stuff. I don't care what anybody says. You can make way more money doing this, and it's a lot less riskier than doing that stuff. But I was doing that for like my first year, and then after that, that's when I got to the regular forex stuff. Now, when I became profitable wasn't until about a year or 2 years ago when I became consistently profitable. And then once I became consistently profitable after practicing the strategy that I kind of like, I'm not gonna say made up because there's obviously similar strategies to mine. Mine's just slightly different from others, but there are similar strategies in mine. So I'm never gonna be like I created this, but I would just say I discovered this. Another reason why I won't say I created this is because the way we trade is we trade based off the literal code in the charts. So I didn't create this code because I didn't create the markets. And like we've gone over in other streams, some of these codes have been followed since like the early 90s and 70s. So that's why I say I don't create it. I just discovered it from a bunch of hours of back testing and stuff. But soon after I became profitable, um, like maybe if like that same year, I can't remember, I started the playbook. And yeah, here we are now, a year later after the playbook, doing great things. Obviously, I don't know every trader out there that teaches people, but the ones I have seen, I can confidently say that the stuff I'm doing a lot more, especially free wise, a lot more. Like a lot, like just look at the signal room itself. Free channel alone, not even including the advanced play, I call out way more signals daily and weekly than most do, and then they hit more. Not even TP wise, but pip wise, they're bigger moves and everything like that. And again, it's because I used to call out a lot more trades back in the day, but now I'm just kind of chilling right now. But like those I was here in the beginning, you already know, like we used to enter like 6, 8 trades a day. Like if we just actually, matter of fact, if we just go right here, we can probably see that. Let's just try to see if we can find a random day. Yeah, so here was one day. So we took a NAS buy. That's 1 trade, 2 trades, 3 trades, 4 trades, 5 trades, 6 trades, 7 trades. That was one day. Let's see what we did another day. And I just went to a random date, but this was last year. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 trades that day. I'm trying to use because I changed up how I post this stuff from last year, so it's kind of throwing me off how I used to post this stuff the way I did last year. But you improve as you go. So I'm trying to see 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can literally see this is completely different from literally just like last month. Well, the month before this. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This day we took 6 trades. Cost 62,787 pips. Let's see what we did this day. This is all on the first link in the description, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I usually call a bunch of trades in the beginning. Bunch of trades. So this was another 107,000 pip move, which is funny because this happened in June last year as well. So that's funny. But yeah, you hit that first link, you'll be able to check that out for yourselves. New 15 did just start though. So let's go ahead and run through all these pairs again just to see if anything new has happened. All right, cool. Let's go back to GJ because we was looking at GJ. All right, GJ is still ranging, trying to figure it out. It looks like it's trying to push back up. So if we can push up and stay up, we might enter that soon. Let's see what US30 is up to. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to enter a sell on this, but I don't know. We'll see. For now, we're just chilling though. Already up for the day, so not feeling any pressure to enter trades. Me and the members are already up for the day because we trade exclusively Tokyo session strictly for the members. Yeah. Nice. Love the transparency and how you separate the fact that you first did stocks, etc. Have you heard of the OTE strat? Garth just joined the group. Just joined? Are you the one that joined? Let me see. Okay. All right. So you just joined. First thing I want you to do, Garth, is read the pinned messages in the channel, then join the group chat, and then read the pinned message in the group chat because that video is going to explain exactly how to calculate your lot size. That's the first thing you need to get down. You need to figure out how to count pips and calculate your lot size. Once you're able to do that, then start exploring the videos in the advanced play signal room. Specifically, I would want you to start watching the lives, the recorded lives in there. All right, so those are going to be ones that are 30 plus minutes long. And then, of course, this week, check out the New York price watch list videos. But I definitely want you to do the pinned message in the group chat first. Yeah, so if GN can break back above this level, we can look for buys here. Those just joined the stream, we haven't entered anything yet. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free student room, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last week and last month. We do got some more news events popping off. So in about 10 minutes, we got USD news, FOMC. Then at 7 a.m., we got GBP news. Then an hour and a half later, we got another USD news event, unemployment claims. And then an hour, 2 hours later, we got Fed Chair Powell testifying at 10 a.m. So we got a lot of stuff going on today. All right, a lot of stuff going on today. But we have plenty of time to still catch some pips and moves before those news events even pop off. Well, not the 4 o'clock one, but the other ones. So there's still plenty of opportunities. We just got to be ready and just patiently waiting. Yeah, so GJ is trying to get his acts right as well. So let me go ahead and start writing up some of these trade ideas. But yeah, definitely transparency is always the way to go in my opinion. Because like I said, like this stuff right here, I take it very serious because the reason why I started to play with because I could have just easily did what I was doing before, which was just trading and just keeping it to myself. But I just honestly got tired of just like people just lying. You're like trying to make themselves seem like they're all sophisticated and fancy and just BSing people. Because like when you like on the inside looking in or inside looking out, however you say it, and like you see through or see past all the stuff, at least me, like, that was kind of annoying me, especially because like I'm in the space, so, like a lot of stuff in my algorithm is Forex related or business and money related. So I would see it pop up all the time. And I forgot which one of the videos it was, but it was a couple of videos that like really did it for me. I was like, all right, enough's enough, bro. I gotta make my own signal room. And I gotta make my own YouTube channel and stuff. I can't remember. I know one of the videos it was when this lady was talking about how paper trading is a scam and how you should not paper trade. And I was like, that is one of the dumbest things you can tell new traders not to do is to literally screw practicing on a demo account and just load up a live account and just lose way more money than you're already going to lose in the beginning. Because, when you first start trading, you're going to lose some money here or there because you're going to make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But to tell people not even to practice on a demo account is the R word, in my opinion. Like it's ridiculous. But it was one of those videos, and then I saw this. It was a few videos. I ain't gonna lie, it was a few videos, but that's when I started this channel because it's not enough transparent people. Like people are too busy being salesmen. Like a lot of people aren't traders; they're salespeople, and then they become traders, which is nothing wrong with that. But it's like like have some morals. But that's just me. Yeah, I'm liking GJ right here. I'm liking GJ right here. So let me go ahead and post this disclaimer. Those that have never read the disclaimer, make sure to read the disclaimer. It's the same one I post every day before the first trade. It goes over how the TPs work. It goes over how you should be trading in general and a few other things. It might look like a huge paragraph on your phone screen, but I promise you it's just 11 sentences. So definitely make sure to read that. Definitely. But I'm liking what I see right here. I'm liking what I see right here. So we're going to I have that trade idea written up. So we're going to keep an eye on this, but we are approaching the end of the candlestick. But I do like how that's looking there. So there are a few pairs I like. So I like GJ and I like GN. So I like how GJ and GN are looking. I like the behavior for sure. So we're going to be watching those pairs. Ian, I'm still in. I'm still trying to see if it's going to push back up for me. It literally tickled and gave my SL a kiss on the lips, but we're still in E and So yeah, we're going to be entering probably GJ and then possibly GN. If not this candlestick, possibly the next 15. That's what we're looking at right here. I'm writing up these trade ideas right now, though. So if I'm quiet, bear with me because I cannot talk and type. I'm going to end up typing when I'm talking or talking when I'm typing. So give me 1 second, y'all. Those just joined the string, we haven't entered this yet. This is just a trade idea. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Read that disclaimer and explore the free signal room, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last week. Last week we went undefeated, took 14 wins, 0 losses, catching a total of 107,000 plus pips, surpassing how we did the entire month last month. Not win wise, but pip wise. We only caught, we caught 46,000 pips last month, and we went 45,000, excuse me, almost 46,000. And we took 46 wins, only 5 losses for the entire month. And we're off to a great, well, I can't say great start. And we're doing great this month as well because we only got 1 week left. So I can't say we're off to a great start. So we're looking at possible GN buys and possible GJ buys. New 5-minute did just start. I want to see how this candlestick closes. That's what I'm trying to wait on right here. Yeah, but I'm liking what I see so far. So yeah, we're gonna wait for this 15 to end and see what the next 15 is looking like. But yeah, I'm liking GN also. So I'm just writing up some trade ideas. We're looking at GN and GJ for possible buys on both positions. Just waiting for this candlestick to end and see what the next candlestick looks like. 5, 2, 5, 0, 5, 2, 5. All right, cool. All right. Yeah, so it's holding this low and nicely. So yeah, we're gonna wait for this next 15 and then we're gonna go from there. Yeah, so while we do that, give me 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all, my bad, I'm back. So yeah, so we're gonna wait and see what this next 15 looks like. I'm still gonna be on the charts, but I do got some other stuff to do. So if you guys want to contact me directly, make sure to hit that follow button on both my Instagram and TikTok. But you can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way or DM me on Telegram. I respond to all messages. If you're interested on how to identify these levels or mark up your charts like I do, or to trade with us during Tokyo session, hit those links in the description. Join the Advanced Play Signal Room. Make sure to use code 1YEAR, the word one. I mean the number 1, then the word year. Let me try to find it for y'all. The number 1 and then the word year for 25% off. That's for the monthly, yearly, and lifetime. That's for the advanced. That's for the one-on-one sessions, which comes with the Advanced Play Signal Room, as well as 2 sessions a week that are an hour long, recorded and sent to you same day. And then also that goes for the course as well. So yeah, if we can hold this level, we might look for a buy here on GJ and GN. Those are the two pairs I'm looking at right now. And we're going to be back at it same time tomorrow, London session, 3 a.m. EST. But before we hop out, let me make sure I didn't miss any comments. I don't want to leave y'all hanging. All right, let me cut through these comments before I hop off. Just remember to say, here in South Africa, we have a lot of scammers, so I like to watch how people trade and then take it from there. I myself have been trading since 2019. These live sessions make me feel like I'm in the virtual trading office. That's funny. That's what's up, though. I'm glad you get that vibe. And yeah, I mean, yeah, trust me, I feel you. And that's the smart way to do it, because you never want to just, see one video and just, believe and stuff like that. It's definitely good, do some fact checking, or just, at least look for consistency, or see if they know what they're talking about. But yeah, make sure to explore that channel. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to, either hit me up on Instagram or Telegram personally, or you can, message and comment in the group chat also.